Hey guys, gossiping reactions, Maria's take. Nick Cannon dragged into viral debate amid Ken Newton's controversial fatherhood remarks. Guys, let me tell you something. When I tried to watch the interview Ken was doing with Dr. Bryant Cheyenne, number one, it was too long. It seems like there were a lot of interested things that I could have taken from that interview and give my opinion on it, but 2.5 hours, 3 hours, who has time for that? I don't. But I want to tell you guys something. If any young ladies watch this woman, be very careful. We're talking about somebody who's over herself, who's thinking she's better and above everybody else, delusional, crazy, you could call whatever it is. Just because somebody have a PhD, just because somebody is knowledgeable, is smart when you come to books, doesn't mean they are worth marrying to or getting into relationship with. When I watched the interview, and I want to give a shout out to Ask an Older Man podcast. He's giving a lot of opinion on stuff he's seen on what's going on with women thinking they still have it at a certain age. There was nothing wrong with that, thinking you still have it. But the problem I have with this doctor is the fact that she said she rejected 2 engagement, 2 marriage. That's 4 guys she let go. And later on, she said it's not because the guys were bad. It was her and her attitude. And she said something that kind of reminded me of Ebony Williams. And I can see watching her, she's the next Ebony Williams and Amanda Seales. Those people are too smart for themselves. They are too intellectual for themselves. Look, I'm a single mom of 4, and I work a regular job. I maintain to pay my bills, take care of my kids. I am in a better position than her. I don't care how much money, how much fame she has. But her way of thinking, she said something that reminds me of Ebony Williams saying she will date the guy who owned the bus company, not the guy who drive the bus. She said she will date the person who owned the janitorial company, but not the person who's cleaning the bathroom. Those people mindset, understanding, are going to keep them single forever. Those people are too smart for themselves. And she's bringing her PhD, her master degree. She's a doctor. I don't give a fuck if you're a doctor. There's a certain accomplishment you don't have. Your doctor degree means nothing. I am in my late 40s. Yeah, I don't have to know exactly what number. I have 4 kids. I had to give up my schooling, my education to have my children, and I don't regret that. This woman is so delusional. Not marrying those 4 guys, allegedly, she said. And I'm saying, you 41. By the time you hit 40, only 10% of your eggs are working. I am hoping she's frozen some of her eggs, or she will not be able to have any biological kids. I don't care how much money you have, how smart you are, how famous you are. At the end of the day, you are a total failure by not allowing yourself to level out with somebody that will be able to help you in a way. Those women that made it to the PhD, to the master, to the bachelor degree, they feel like they're above everyone else. Let me tell you something, you fool, educated fools. You are not above everybody else. The rich die, the educated die, the dumb died, the poor died. So at the end of the day, who the hell are you to tell me that you are better than me because you have a PhD? And most of the stuff that she was saying makes no sense. She was saying certain things to Nick Cannon as if Nick Cannon dated women that are not leveled to him, that were not educated or smart enough in a sense. That's why they allow Nick Cannon to get his way with them. What a way to disrespect other women. Just because you are a doctor, I'm going to say it again. Your PhD degree compares to my non-PhD, bachelor, associate it has no value to me. It's not comparing to what I have been through, raising my 4 kids, seeing them going through life, doing amazing stuff. You 41, lady. You're running out of time, for peace sake. You are running out of time. Wake up and smell the coffee. Stop rejecting man. Because now she says she's in the phase of choosing. Now she realized that she's running out of time. She's going to go for anything. Now, when it comes to Ebony Williams, she rejected or canceled so many engagement. She ended up going to the sperm bank to have a baby. I can see this doctor doing the same shit, or ended up like Amanda Seal, lonely and miserable and eating the PhD and the master degree they have accumulated. Because what else can you do? Your body getting old. It's not generating eggs like if you were in your 20s and your 30s. So at the end of the day, your degree worth nothing to me. It means nothing to me. So stop being dumb and stupid. I don't care about your PhD degree. You are wasting precious time by having a family because you want somebody who's making more money than you. And then she wants somebody who's single. At 40, you want a man that is single, wealthy, financially. Are you out of your mind, supposedly doctor? Some people need to wake up and smell the goddamn coffee. And this doctor is one of them. Like I said, I consider that this doctor be the next Ebony Williams. Go to the sperm bank. Or Amanda Seals, lonely, miserable, outrageous, angry with the world. Poor me, nobody wants me. That's what I can see. Nick Cannon is getting dragged on social media after a clip of Cam Newton using his view on marriage and fatherhood ran viral. On the latest episode of his Funky Friday show, Newton discussed marriage and relationship with his guest, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. He admitted that despite having 8 children with 3 different women, he is in no rush to settle down. Newton explained to Dr. Bryant that he wants even more children, but his desire to get married is lower than his fear of divorce. Okay. But you know, one thing I gotta say, I blame the women who are willing to lay down with him without a commitment. Those women are comfortable financially. It doesn't bother them. They just want to have the comfortable life, not having to do a 9 to 5, just having children, and it's a rich man, no big deal. He will handle business. That's what it is. However, Dr. Bryant told him his action were creating broken families. You are not taking your time. She replied, you have 8 kids with 3 different women. You are procreating and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You are being very selective, active. She added that his fears will selfishly create broken families. Again, guys, it's a long story. Like I said, I could not finish the whole thing, but I want to say thank you to as an older man. While I was working out on my treadmill, I was able to listen and watch all his opinion, his take on the whole thing, and realizing just because Dr. Cheyenne has a master and a PhD degree doesn't mean she's the smartest woman around. She's wasting valuable time. Before she look at her watch, it'll be too late to be a mother, and she'll ended up maybe be in the sperm bank, just like Ebony Williams, and try to have a baby. Nick Cannon had Dr. Bryant on his Cancel Culture show. His comments sparked controversy online, with many social media users slamming the former NFL star. Nick Cannon was also used as an example of another man who, like Cam Newton, has multiple children with different mothers. What can I say? This woman is a very educated woman, but at the end, she's gonna ended up eating her degree or go to the sperm bank just like Ebony Williams, because sometimes being too smart for yourself can be a disadvantage. in your personal life. Subscribe. Thank you, and let me know how you feel about the whole thing. Bye.